Do Not Disturb is a way to prevent notifications from appearing on your screen while you are at a meeting, making a presentation, or you just don't want to be disturbed. There are many ways to turn it on. The easiest way in macOS Big Sur is to click the control center here at the top. Then you've got Do Not Disturb right here. If you click on the little icon, it simply turns it on. You have to click exactly to the icon to turn it on immediately. Because if you just press the text, it will get to more options. Here you can actually decide to turn on Do Not Disturb mode for just 1 hour. It will turn it off automatically after. It's usually the perfect amount of time for an online presentation or a meeting. But you can also turn it on until the evening, so at 7 PM, or until tomorrow, which means all the way through the night until 7 AM. Then you have the option here to put it on always. No matter which one of these you choose, you can cancel it at any time. So if I turn it on for an hour now, and I want to turn it off before that, I will come back to the control center and click on the icon again, and it's cancelled immediately. Clear indication that Do Not Disturb mode is activated is that the time is grayed out. If you don't like it and you want to have the moon icon here instead, you have to drag the icon in the menu bar. Now there are other ways to turn on Do Not Disturb. One way is to hold Option key on your keyboard and click on the time. That just turn it on. You have to use the Option key and click again to turn it off, but it's one click faster than using Control Center, so I prefer this option to save every second on the Mac. If you want to save a lot more time than that, you should use shortcuts on the Mac for a lot of commands. To make it easier for you, I made a free course about Mac shortcuts. If you want to learn some new shortcuts super fast and entirely for free, check my link in the description. But let's not get disturbed by my talking, and let me show you the other way how to turn on Do Not Disturb mode. Because once I started with the keyboard shortcuts, you can actually create your custom keyboard shortcut for it. If you go to System Preferences, then to Keyboard and Shortcuts, click on Mission Control here on the left, and there is Do Not Disturb on or off. You can set a keyboard shortcut for that. I don't have any set, so let's do it. First select it, and then press keyboard shortcut you want to use. It has to be a combination of a modifier key and a normal key. And it has to be a unique shortcut combination which is not used for any other thing. I will do the combination Shift, Option, Command D, like Disturb. Now I can press the combination and you will notice that the time is grayed out, which means that the Do Not Disturb mode is on. Now there are also several settings for it in System Preferences, so let's open it again, but this time go to Notifications. The top item here is Do Not Disturb. You can set here Do Not Disturb to automatically turn on at a certain time of a day, like 10 PM, and then turn off again in the morning, so you will not be receiving any notifications overnight. You also have Do Not Disturb or whenever the display is asleep. So for a MacBook, if you close the lid, you are not going to hear these notifications. And you can also set it when the screen is locked, which is better for desktop computers like iMac, where you don't really close the lid. Then you can have it automatically turn on when mirroring the TVs or projectors. So if you are making a presentation at work or just watching a movie on the TV, nothing will be disturbing you. Now there are also options of what happens when Do Not Disturb is on. One of the things you can do is to allow calls. So now FaceTime calls coming into your Mac will be allowed. You probably don't want to do this if you are on a meeting or making a presentation. But if you are using Do Not Disturb just while you are working to limit the notifications, then you can allow calls. But probably better option is to allow repeated calls, which means that if somebody tries to call you twice within 3 minutes, the call will go through. So you will know it's an important call, you should pick it up, and not just some spam call which is not important at all. But what is more important is to subscribe to Apple Online Academy, because I want to see you all in the next video with some great new tips.